good morning. If you are just waking up with us, we have a special treat for you this morning. Trevor from Busch Gardens, Howl-O-Scream. You guys are getting ready for it.
We are. Yep, we're right in the thick of things right now. We're running all the way until October 27th. We brought a couple animals into the studio today to help us talk about it too.
Yeah. Who is this little guy here?
This is Philip. He is our African pygmy hedgehog, and of course, the Howl-O-Scream is a little bit more scary and not quite as cute as he is. It's our after-hours event where we've got haunted houses, roaming hordes of zombies, our coasters running in the dark. But this year is our 13th year of Howl-O-Scream. It's a very, very significant milestone for us in the Halloween-y world. And with that in mind, 13 has, of course, a lot of superstitions associated with it.
Right.
And there are superstitions, believe it or not, even about cute little hedgehogs like him.
He's so sweet.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
He looks sweet, but there's a lot of people who think that a hedgehog is, in point of fact, a witch in disguise.
Really?
Yeah. So we've had a lot of experience seeing all sorts of different things that make people afraid over the years. Of course, zombies everybody knows about, sometimes vampires, but to some people, seeing a little hedgehog like this is, in point of fact, seeing something even wilder, such as a witch. So yeah, a lot of wild things out there. Like I said, that goes in line with the theme of this year, all sorts of scary, strange superstitions. Our mascot's whole goal, the trickster, he is a monster that preys on people's darkest fears and innermost superstitions. He tries to unlock those fears, really give them the scariest, most wild Howl-O-Scream experience
Oh my
ever.
goodness. And we talked about this little guy. How about this guy in the tank here? This is like the biggest...
Well, this is Inky. Inky is an African pixie frog.
Okay.
And with that in mind, frogs, of course, there's a lot of superstitions about them, in particular that if you were to touch a frog, you're going to end up getting warts. So,
right.
So that's a wild one that a lot of people have about frogs in particular. But he is really interesting, too, in that he is an ambush predator. So what he's going to do is he's going to sit very still, wait for something to walk past him, and then jump out and snatch that up, and that's going to be his meal for the evening. So a lot of our scare performers like to do something kind of similar around the park. So they like to hide in the bushes and pop out at people,
They like to pop out. And he is definitely playing the part. I mean, he's not moving.
He definitely is. Yeah, he's staying nice and still, waiting to see if anything decides to wander by him, you know. So. But like I mentioned earlier, though, that event is running Thursday through Saturday nights all the way up until October 27th. So you're going to be able to find all sorts of scary people all around the park. Probably nothing that looks exactly like him. But, you know, we've done some pretty wild things out there, too, with all of our experience scaring people over the years.
I know. It's scary. And I love all this stuff that you guys do. It's so fun.
Yeah.
And who else do we got coming out here?
Well, we have another little friend coming in right now. This is Emmett. Emmett is an eastern screech owl.
Sweet
and he is somebody you can find just in your backyard here in Florida. But believe it or not, there's even superstitions about an adorable little critter like him. In point of fact, a lot of people think that seeing an owl during the daytime is actually a bad omen. It's something that you don't want to see typically. So even as adorable as he is, there's a lot of people who get nervous seeing something like that.
Yeah, well, and you know, you see a lot of Halloween decorations with owls sometimes. You know, like the spooky
and we try to
owl.
include a lot of spooky things like that in our haunted houses as well. Our signature one is all about 13 scary, strange, wild superstitions, kind of going in line with our theme. Everything from make sure you don't walk under a ladder to don't let a black cat cross your path. So you can find out a lot more information about Howl-O-Scream, all of everything going on online at thedarkside-of-the-gardens.com. That's our main website. You can find out show times for our Fiend show that we have. It's going to be moved over to Desert Grill this year. And also find out more information about our VIP tour packages. And also, if you're thinking about joining us this year, you can definitely check out some of our sponsors too. Applebee's, AAA, Taco Bell, as well as Publix will all save you $35 on advance tickets to this year's event.
Great, and we'll have some of that information for you on our website too if you missed it. Thanks so much for bringing in all these animals for us.
Well, thank you so much for having us. It's been a lot of fun.
You bet. Halloween is upon us. Get out there and enjoy the month.